fire, but the Lord ain't spoke my name. I got blood on my boots, faith on my sleeve, a soul too stubborn to believe. They said the road would lead me home, but I've been lost since I left alone. The preacher said, son, lay it down, but my sins keep digging in the ground. And every mile the wind still cries, salvation's cheap, Immerse dies.
One I run from, one I hide.
God's in the silence, devil's in the song.
One I run from, one I hide.
That's my fate, too soon to hate. Cross on my back, pain in my chest, ain't no peace for the faithless rest. I buried hope in a field of clay, but it still blooms in its own way. The river spoke in a whisper's tone, boy, you reap what you've sown. And in that mirror, cracked and torn, I saw a man half devil, half reborn. I heard a voice in the desert wind, said, son, the truth begins within. But my hands are scarred, my eyes are dim, from chasing grace I'll never win. So I kneeled where the angels fell and prayed my soul from the mouth of hell. But the sky stayed black, the stars stayed cold, and the truth cut deep and cruel and old.
If I fall before I'm found, let me sleep beneath this ground. Oh, don't care where I've been.
Yeah. Been walking with ghosts for too many years, but if the Lord still loves a damn, he'll find me in the dust with open hands. Yeah. Another night, another mile, chasing ghosts with a weary smile. The moon don't talk, the stars just glow on this lonely river road. I've been riding with the weight of years, through empty towns and silent fears. My hands are rough, my boots are torn, still humming songs of where I'm from. There's a cabin by a willow tree where I left a piece of me. She said, you'll find what you deserve, but the road don't know how to serve.
Don't take me so
Through the valley where memories flow.
for every sin that scarred my soul.
Keep your pace, I'm just a man running out of grace. I saw a preacher in the rain, talking mercy, talking pain. He said, son, you can't outrun fate.
it waits for you at the gate.
So I tipped my hat, took one last swig, kicked the dust and kept my rig. Ain't no heaven, ain't no crime, just a road that steals your time.
And maybe someday I'll turn around, but right now I'm buried in this sound, under skies that never mourn, under skies that never mourn.
My Bible in a motel room beside a note that read, gone too soon. Ain't no truth in what I claim, just a story without a name. And if the good Lord's still awake, tell him I tried for my own sake. But this road she calls again, through the dark, through the rain,
where the wind don't cry alone.
if love's a fire, let it burn low.
On this path I've come to know, I ain't afraid.
Just lead me when my day is paid. Yeah, the moon's still there, the river's still cold, but I keep walking down that lonely road.
That old truck hums a lonely tune, the kind you whistle to the moon. The sky's been gray since she's been gone, but the road still pulls me on. Every mile's a piece of me, every sigh's a memory. Ain't no rush to get nowhere, I just need the wind and air. Road, road home, don't fade too soon.
I'm still talking to the moon. Got my heart in the passenger seat.
Low road home,
And my past dragging at my feet.
leave all my pain be. Saw a diner light by the railroad sign, stop for coffee, just killing time. Old man asked where I was bound, I said nowhere, just driving round. He smiled slow, said son, that's fine, some folks find peace between the lines. And I laughed like I knew what he meant, but my heart was still bent.
There's grace in the quiet night, hope in the fading light. Sometimes the road's the only prayer that ever gets anywhere.
Now the stars begin to bloom like lanterns in the room. I hum a song she used to know, soft and low, soft and slow. And though I ain't found where I belong, this peace feels halfway strong. Guess home ain't just a place, it's the wind upon your face. Roll, roll home,
Take me near,
where the heart forget its fear.
let the night be calm and wide.
As I drift in time, slow tide. Roll home,
No home, don't fade away.
I'll be there someday. Yeah. Ain't no need to run no more. The slow road's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, the night's been whispering sins again, and I still hear that river hum. Down by the river I laid my soul, trying to wash off what I stole. But the water turned black that night, and the moon refused to shine its light. Preacher said, boy, don't you pray too loud. God don't walk where sin's too proud. I bowed my head and held my breath, 'cause the river knows the truth. And
you can beg, you can bleed, but it knows what you did. Every lie you try to hide comes floating back with the tide.
I buried my gun beneath the cypress tree, swore one day it'd come for me. The wind keeps humming that same old tune, like the ghosts that haunt the moon. Mama cried when I left that night, said, son, don't chase the devil's light. But the road was long, the whiskey deep, and sin's a promise I couldn't keep.
There's a church with no more doors, there's a hymn the angels fear.
I met a woman down in Jackson Bend, said your story's near its end. She gave me fire, she gave me grace, but I still saw the devil's face. So I rode on through the southern rain, each drop whispering my name. And when I reached that old black shore, the river called, come home once more.
Every scar, every lie, but it'll drag you when you die. You can kneel, you can cry, it'll drag you when you die.
Yeah, I laid my soul down by the bank, and the river, it never sank, just carried me on, whispering low, son, it's time to let it go. lantern light pale and low. Footsteps fall, wild weeds grow. Ain't no sound, just ghosts in time, waltzing slow to a crooked rhyme. I came here where the shadows weep, with the dead still hum in their sleep. Cross of rust, a name worn thin, and the smell of whiskey, death and sin. She's waiting there in her lace and gray. I hear her humming from far away. Every beat my soul gets lost, spinning round this graveyard walls. Graveyard walls, take my hand, lead me where the lost ones stand. Graveyard walls, sweet and slow, dance me where the cold winds blow. The moonlight drips on her hair of gold, eyes like sorrow, quiet and cold. She said you came too late, my dear, the living can't stay long here. But I took her hand, I felt no fear. The dead don't judge what brought me here. The ground was soft, the stars had hauled, while we swayed in that graveyard walls. Oh Lord, let her stay a while. Just one more turn, one more smile. Let her ghost keep leading on. Graveyard wall, take my hand, lead me where the lost ones stand. Graveyard walls, sweet and slow, dance me where the cold winds blow. The lantern fades, her face turns dim. The night grows still, the air turns grim. Her whisper fades like autumn rain, leaving silence and my pain. I drop the rose upon a stone, the only heart I've ever known. And the wind begins its final waltz through these graves and my fall. Now the dawn creeps pale and white, but I still feel her by my side. Maybe death's the only cause to dance forever in this graveyard walls. Graveyard walls, take my hand, lead me where the lost ones stand. Graveyard walls, soft and near, dance me far away from here. Yeah. If you listen close when the moonlight calls, you'll hear our steps in the graveyard walls. They built the rope at break of day, tied my sins in a holy way. The crowd don't cry, the priest won't stare, just another soul, another prayer. The sheriff reads what's left of me, words carved deep in misery. They say a man reaps what he sows. Guess my harvest finally shows. I feel the weight, I feel the cord. I ain't begging no merciful Lord. Let the wind carry what I've done into the dust beneath the sun. This is my gallows prayer, whispered to the empty air. No salvation, no disguise, just me, the road, and open skies. Mama's tears still haunt my dreams. I hear her hum those broken hymns. Said, boy, someday you'll find your way. But my compass rusted in the clay. The hangman's hand don't shake or flinch. He's seen death inch by inch. And I smile just a little while, 'cause I've been running all this mile. Oh Lord, I ain't looking up, my cup's already filled enough. If you got grace, don't waste it here. Give it to the ones I heard, my dear. This is my gallows prayer to the smoke and midnight air. If heaven's closed, I'll take the flame. Hell's got a room for my kind of name. Flies high above the wood, watching me like he understood. The rope creaks like a preacher's tone, talking faith to flesh and bone. And I laugh through the salt and dirt. Every sin is already hurt, but in that sound I find my peace. One last breath and then release. This is my gallows prayer, no regret, no fear to spare. If the Lord's still watching me, He knows I died honestly. Yeah. Some men ride, some men pray. Me, I just fade away. Yeah, it's one of those nights again where silence talks louder than friends. Old jukebox hums in the corner slow, plays a tune from years ago. A woman laughs but it fades away, like the smoke that don't wanna stay.
Dust on the bar, pain in my chest. Regrets pour easy, peace don't rest. Bartender nods, no words exchanged. We both been through things that can't be named.
I've been lost, I've been found.
Still I'm tired through this time.
Just let the fire calm down.
Just let the fire calm down. Her shadow moves and the mirrors gleam. Another ghost in my endless dream. We used to dance till the dawn's first sight. Now I drink to remember why. Outside the thunder softly moans, the kind of sound that chills your bones. And I whisper low into my glass to every love that couldn't last. The night grows thin, the bar runs dry, but the truth still won't pass by. I smile a bit and sip what's left, 'cause peace ain't found, it's just guessed. Every sinner needs a song to make the pain not feel so wrong. And this one's mine tonight, under this broken light.
Don't save me, just let it be. Let the night take what's left of me.
Tell the truth where lies have been. Yeah, sometimes it cures the pain, and sometimes peace wears a whiskey name. Ashes fall like holy rain, washing down my years of pain. Ain't no preacher, ain't no saint, just a man with ashes and faith. I walk the road where angels cry, lost my soul and damn near died. Whiskey, blood, and a rebel's name. I burned my hope and took the blame. Now I stand where the river bends, counting the sins that never ends. Every scar, every mistake, built this cross I have to take. Ashes and fame, that's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Church bell rings, but not for me. No choir sings, no harmony. Just thunder rolling over clay, and my shadow walking away. Tried to pray, but the words won't stay. They fade like smoke at the end of day. Still I whisper just in case, to the wind, to the graves.
Oh Lord, if you still care, don't lift me up, just leave me there. Let me drown, let me break in there.
In the sea of what you didn't take, ashes and fate. That's all I own. Built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and fate, cold and true. One for the devil, one for you. Now the sky turns iron gray. The wind sings where the lost man lay. I see her face, the one I lost, in every dream that love had caused. The fire fades, the world turns still. Maybe mercy bends at will. If I fall, let it break this chain of ashes and fate.
Wash my blood, my shame. And if the light don't find my face, at least I knelt in grace.
Ashes and faith, that's all I own. Burning bright where I've been thrown. Ashes and faith, cold and true. All that's left of me and you. Ashes and faith. Yeah. Red sky bleeding, wind so rough. The devil smiled, said ain't that enough. I walk this road with no one to trust. My soul's burning in hell's dust. Guns, gun smoke twist in the dawn. Every cent I ever had still hanging on. Crossing the sand, bullet in my chest. Ain't no angel, just a man possessed. Blood on my hands, fire in my veins. riding through hell's dust. Hell's dust. All around, hear that devil's sound. Hell's dust. Hiding while a sinner born, never mild. Hell's dust. Fire and rust, I'm riding through hell's dust. Face is gone, I left my mercy back at dawn. Whiskey burned my throat like sin, ain't no way I'm going in. They took my blood, they took my pride, now I ride with death at my side. Can't repent, can't adjust, only one road, hell's dust. Oh Lord, if you hear me cry, ask me why.
Oh, fire, take what's mine.
I crossed the line. Hell's dust all around. Hear that devil's sound. Hell's dust hiding wild, a sinner born, never mild. Saw my name carved in stone. Said, boy, you'll die alone. The preacher lied, the sheriff too. There's nothing left for me to do. A black horse waits by the flame, calling softly, whispering my name. No salvation, no trust, just a ride through hell's dust. Face my past unbowed. Ashes fall, no peace to find, just fire and the wreck of my mind. I close my eyes, accept the flame, whisper softly my own name. This road ends because it must, right here in hell's dust. Hell's dust all around, hear that devil's sound. Hell's dust, fire and rust, I'm riding through hell's dust. Hell's dust, cold and cruel, no saint, no rule, yeah. When the fire turns to rust, you'll still find me in hell's dust. In hell's Yes, the rain still knows my pain, falling soft on the window pane. I used to chase the neon lights, barroom dreams and whiskey nights. Thought I'd find myself out there, but I only found thin air. Now I sit and watch the storms, thinking how a heart transforms. All those towns I left behind still live somewhere in my mind. What's left behind is what I made. They my only friends. I wrote her letters I never sent, told her things I never meant. She was sunlight, I was shade. We were love that couldn't stay. Now her song still fills the night, echoes soft in candlelight. Every drop that hits the paint sounds like her saying my name.
Maybe I was born to roam, a restless soul can't find a home. But if the rain forgives the clay, maybe I'll be clean someday.
Now the porch light flickers low, and I hum tunes from years ago. The thunder rolls and night feels kind, like time forgot to stay behind. I don't pray much anymore, but the rain still knocks at my door. And when it comes, I let it in. Feels like talking to an old friend. Oh, what's left behind is what I made. My only friends. What's left behind is what I made. My only friends. Yeah. If peace don't come again, I'll wait with the old roads and rain.